Well, welcome. In this video, we'll briefly cover the pre-trade mindset routine. This is really the basic version or really the minimum that I think you should go through for your pre-trade mindset. I'm not going to read through all this. I'll just go through and just discuss the high level thinking behind this. You know, I wasn't always a big person in this. In fact, when I started trading, I didn't do a lot of this stuff. I thought, not that I thought I was above it. It was more just, it wasn't who I am. But as I grew as a trader, I really came to realize something that, look, I'm looking to be in the top tier, the elite traders. And I looked at athletes. And I never saw an athlete that just rolled out of bed and just went and won the World Series or went and won the Super Bowl or just went and won the World Cup. Now, I'm sure there's someone probably in Europe, probably in a town I've probably never heard of, that will say, look, hey, so-and-so from Manchester used to party all night, go and have a pint, and then go win the World Cup. Look, I'm sure there's a few people here, but there is no athlete that doesn't go and have warm-ups, doesn't mentally prepare, and doesn't really get into that mindset. So that's why I started doing it. When I started doing it, I saw immediate results, and I started seeing results. And I even do this sometimes during the day when I'm not trading at my peak, and I need to remind myself my sheet is much longer. So I'll just give you some tips on this. First up, this is something that you do, and I would suggest this is what you do. Before you pick up your phone and get up in the morning and check the market, what do you want to fill your mind with first? Do you want to fill your mind with the right perspective, the right attitude? Or do you want to fill your mind with a preconceived notion of what the market did or maybe where some of your positions are at? You don't want to do that. What you want to do is have a pre-trade or a pre-session, I should say, routine. This is part of it. There should be other things as well, but this is part of it. And this will frame your mind correctly. This is the bare minimum that you should have. I don't know what type of trader, what type of problems you have, or what type of issues you have with trading, but you should obviously have the things that you need to work on in your trading and that you need to be reminded of, and that you need to actually, this should be something, the things that you're reading here should be things that is so ingrained in your mind and your trading that it's second nature. You should, and my list, like I said, is 2 pages long, but and it does change too. So if you journal at night, there should be a number one thing that you work on for the next day. Well, that might be part of something that you write in for your next pre-trade mindset. And this is a pre-session. So every session, let's say you trade twice a day. You trade early in the morning. This should be a pre-session thing that you go through. And then if you trade at night, it should be a thing that you go before your night session. So it's to get in the right frame of mind. It's to ensure that you're instilling the right trading habits that you want to have and that you should be trading. Like I said, you can use this as a foundation. You can take off what you don't want. I suggest that's what you do. The other thing you'll see at the bottom here, like I said, I'm not going to read through this, is there's a signature and a date and time. I find that powerful. I find it powerful that if you not only print this out, but you see you can check off each one as you read it aloud. But then as you get done and as you're ready to move on to maybe your next step of your pre-trade routine, that you sign it, you date and time. Put it in a folder. Maybe you'll never look at it again. But that commitment that you did, that signing your signature, date and time, it has a meaningful impact. You made a commitment to yourself. And I will end with this. If you're in the Rexdog trading method training, you will get a specific one to that training as well. So you'll have a basic pre-trade mindset routine sheet like this, and then you'll have one specific to your trading system that's based on the foundation of the Rexdog trading method. And then on top of that, you'll most likely have a couple lines or a couple things from when you journaled the previous night and you put your number one thing that you need to work on for the next day. That will be in there as well. And this might take you a couple minutes every day to do. It might take you 1 to 2 minutes. And maybe if you do it mid-session, maybe you take a break mid-session, maybe you take a couple minutes to do that as well. So it is something that will take a couple minutes, but you have to commit to it. But once again, it's about ensuring that you're doing the right steps to become the best trader you possibly can in the quickest amount of time. Once again, you'll find a download link for this down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. And if you haven't joined us on Discord, you'll find a link to that down below as well. See you in the next video.